watching business owners sabotage their business success. I quit making excuses for costly mistakes that drives customers and even prospects away. In fact, as a business owner or service provider, if you are guilty of any of these things I'll be sharing, I will just tell you that you are one of the reasons your customers are leaving, and it might be time for you to quit as well. Okay, I'm not telling you to entirely quit your business. I'm only saying it's about time you quit those habits that are not doing your business any good. These mistakes I'll be highlighting may even be unintentional, but I believe that at the end of this video, there will be a shift in your approach to business. So come with me. Let's go. Story. So once upon a time, I was looking for a particular item and I searched everywhere on Instagram, and I finally found a vendor who posted it about 2 or 3 days prior to that time. So I reached out to her and she was like, okay, let's talk on WhatsApp. I'm like, oh, why not? So I sent her a DM and I'd seen the price on the Instagram post. So I just screenshotted what I wanted and I sent it to her, only for her to tell me, oh, it's a different price. I said, I'm not understanding what's happening here. She said, that price on Instagram is not the price of the product. I was turned off that moment. I was like, why? But then she wasn't responding anymore. So I said, okay, probably she's thinking of what to tell me. I sent a message to my sister. I told her I needed her to do something for me. So I told her, I'm going to send you an IG vendor, a screenshot of a product I want, and you would send her a DM to get the price. So my sister agreed and she did just that, only for the same vendor to give my sister a different price. I mean, an entirely different price from what was on the Instagram page and from the price she gave me. I was like, no, now this is quite unnecessary. Like, why are you not straightforward? The same product, 3 different prices. What are you trying to achieve? And unfortunately, this is what happens a lot of times. And then I hear people say, it's just marketing strategy. But then this is one key thing that turns clients off. Just in case you are new here, I would like to officially welcome you to my channel. And right here, I create content about business, impact, and lifestyle. If you are a returning viewer, good to have you here again, and I hope you enjoy this episode. I'm talking about business. Kindly subscribe, like this video, and turn on post notification. Now let's dive right into what we have for today. On this episode, I'm going to tell you things that business owners do that turns off clients completely, and you don't want to be that business owner in 2025. And the first on the list would be lack of transparency. I want to take you back to the story I shared earlier. That vendor could have gotten a customer closed if only she was transparent, if only she was straightforward. And this is what a lot of people do. So I've heard some people say it's just like a bait to bring clients your way, but it does not exactly work like that. So you need to study your business, you need to study your potential clients and know the things that can hurt your business in the process of trying to market. So you need to do things the right way to get the right result. So she lost a client by being deceitful. Yes. So because you don't have any reason to put a different price on Instagram, tell me a different price in my DM on WhatsApp, then tell my sister a different price in a DM on Instagram. So let us learn to be transparent in our dealings as a business owner, as a service provider. In 2025, even beyond 2025, transparency goes a long way to boost your credibility. Transparency makes you not just retain clients, but it would also help them bring other people your way, because they know that, oh, this person is not like this, the person is straightforward. So I hope that we get to do better. This second point might be peculiar to business owners in Nigeria, and that would be turning off read receipt and enabling message time on WhatsApp. My question is, why? So I asked a couple of business owners sometime last week or some weeks back, and I asked them, how many status views do you have, WhatsApp status views? And a lot of them were like, I don't know. And I said, why don't you know? So their excuse was, my read receipt is off. So I asked, I am quite inquisitive, and then I decided to ask them, why is your read receipt off? One said, for personal reasons. Another said, I just felt like. Another said, I just like, I don't think it's a big deal. And I'm like, yeah, it's not a big deal if you are not doing business. But if you're doing business, it's a bit of a big deal, because clients are sending you a message and they don't even know when you have gotten their messages or not. So the reason why I even asked about the status views in the first place was, You need to know that to get a different result in your business, you need to do things differently. So if you keep advertising to the same set of people and they are not buying, you need to step up your game. You need to bring in more clients. You need to track certain things like, okay, I'm putting in marketing efforts, but how many people are how many people are seeing this? So these are very, very important things that business owners need to do differently. If you are turning off your read receipt for personal reasons, you could as well get a personal WhatsApp and separate it from your business WhatsApp. Just make sure that whatever you are doing does not affect the output of your business. It does not affect your how the clients perceive your business. And then the third one I would be talking about would be over promising and under delivering. This is a very, very terrible thing to do for your business, and it could easily chase your clients away, and maybe you would never get a referral from them. Why? Because you overpromised and then you disappointed them. So it ruins your credibility. The customers will no longer trust you with other things. I'm going to give you two instances. One would be for a business owner, the other would be for a service provider. So for a business owner, if you know that there are certain things beyond your control, as a business owner, you do not need to promise what you cannot meet up with. For example, you sell a product and you know that the logistic companies, they are not reliable. So do not promise same day delivery. If you know that they will not do the same day, if you know it will take 2 days, 3 days, just be straightforward, be clear, be transparent. It just like all of these things are intertwined one way or the other. Do not overpromise what you cannot deliver. Do not tell them that, okay, oh, if you use this product in 3 days, you will get a result, and you know yourself that it is not possible. But just because you are trying to like play on their emotions, there are certain things that you will do and it will hurt you, it will hurt your brand in the long run. So please do not overpromise and underdeliver. For a service provider, I'm going to use myself as an example. I'm an accredited agent with CAC and under Satara Consults. As you can see, we do business registrations, we help people with corporate bank accounts and some other things, other business solutions for individuals, for business, personal brands, and all of that. So many years back, I could easily predict the time frame for a registration to be done. And that was one of my selling points because I was able to track when approvals are the fastest. And I will tell you, in 2 to 3 days, your registration is ready. And I would always keep to that. Why? Because I was able to track it. But over the years, a lot of things happened, a lot of things got messed up, and I'm not even going to lie to you. It just really ruined everything. And I took that particular selling point out of my offer. Before I would say that, oh, in 24 to 72 hours, your registration is ready. Now I cannot predict. So I would not overpromise. I would not tell a client that in 2 days your registration will be ready, and then I will end up using 2 weeks and giving them excuses. No, I would rather under promise and over deliver. And this is what I would encourage every business owner and service provider to do. Under promise and over deliver. So right now, if someone asks me what's the duration of your registration process, I tell them that all things being equal, you would get it in 7 to 10 working days. However, it could be ready before then. So for some people, in 3 to 5 days, it is ready. And then they are usually very excited that, oh, wow, this. And I'm like, yes, it is better to under promise and over deliver so that you do not lose credibility to your client. And then when I tell a client 7 to 10 working days and it comes out in 3 days or 4 working days, they are usually very excited and they end up putting it out there that, oh, Satara Consult is your best plug for registration. And then from there, I get referrals. So it's a win-win. When you under promise and over deliver, your client is happy. You are also happy because what? You're going to possibly get referrals. Maybe not all the time, but it will position you to get even more referrals. So my dear business owners, are you guilty of any of these mistakes I have highlighted? Be honest. Share with me in the comment section. And this is where you subscribe and turn on post notification because we're going to be talking about a lot of business gems on the Business Chronicles episode. And that's what is coming up next, a continuation from where we are now. There are a lot more mistakes I'll still be sharing, but I just want you to take out time, have a self-reflection session, figure out things you are doing wrong and how you can correct them. And then I wish you the very best in your business endeavors. See you next time. Bye.